What are the signs you are stuck in survival mode? If you feel constantly tense, easily irritated, emotionally numb, exhausted but restless, or unable to fully relax, you may be living in survival mode without realizing it. Survival mode is not dramatic. It is subtle. It does not always look like panic. It often looks like functioning. You go to work, you handle responsibilities, you show up for people, you complete tasks. From the outside, nothing appears wrong. Inside, the body never fully softens. Survival mode is a nervous system state where protection overrides expansion. Your system is scanning for mistakes, scanning for rejection, scanning for financial threat, scanning for relational instability. This scanning is automatic. It runs beneath awareness. When the nervous system perceives threat, it activates fight, flight, or freeze. In survival mode, one of these becomes dominant. Fight may look like irritability, control, overworking, or perfectionism. Flight may look like busyness, distraction, overcommitment, or avoidance. Freeze may look like procrastination, numbness, disconnection, or feeling stuck. All three are protection strategies. Protection is intelligent. Protection becomes limiting when it remains long after the threat has passed. Many people entered survival mode years ago. A chaotic childhood, financial instability, emotional inconsistency, high expectations, unpredictable relationships. The nervous system adapted. Adaptation created functionality. Functionality created identity. Now you believe this is simply who you are. The driven one, the anxious one, the detached one, the independent one. But survival mode is not personality. It is physiology. One of the clearest signs you are stuck in survival mode is inability to feel fully safe even when nothing is wrong. You sit down to rest and tension remains. You receive good news and wait for something to go wrong. You enter a healthy relationship and anticipate loss. You achieve a milestone and immediately raise the bar. Safety feels temporary. Threat feels pending. Another sign is difficulty being present. You are physically somewhere, mentally elsewhere. Planning, rehearsing, reviewing. This is not lack of focus. It is hypervigilance. Hypervigilance narrows perception to potential risk. It reduces access to creativity. It reduces access to joy. It reduces access to intuition. In survival mode, decisions are reactive, not intentional. You respond quickly. You defend quickly. You withdraw quickly. There is little pause. The pause feels dangerous. Stillness can feel uncomfortable in survival mode. If you are not doing, fixing, planning, or solving, anxiety rises. That anxiety is unprocessed activation. Your system is so accustomed to movement that calm feels foreign. Another sign is emotional compression. You minimize your own needs. You suppress frustration. You override fatigue. You tolerate more than you should. Tolerance becomes a badge of strength. Internally, resentment accumulates. Survival mode prioritizes stability over authenticity. It chooses harmony over truth. It chooses predictability over growth. Over time, this state becomes expensive. Sleep becomes shallow. Digestion becomes inconsistent. Hormones fluctuate. Energy drops. Relationships feel transactional. Life feels like management rather than experience. Survival mode is efficient for short-term crisis. It is destructive for long-term living. Here is the awakening. Many people do not know what regulation feels like. They have not experienced sustained safety in the body. Regulation feels spacious. Thoughts slow down. Breathing deepens. Reactions soften. Perspective widens. Survival mode feels narrow, urgent, compressed. If you are unsure whether you are in survival mode, ask yourself, when was the last time I felt fully relaxed without needing to monitor something? If that question is difficult to answer, your system may be stuck in protection. The shift out of survival mode is gradual. It begins with awareness, not self-judgment, awareness, then regulation, slow breathing, intentional pauses between tasks, reducing overstimulation, creating predictable routines. Predictability signals safety. Safety reduces scanning. Then, identity recalibration. You must separate who you are from how you adapted. You are not anxiety. You are not hypervigilance. You are not constant productivity. Those were strategies. Strategies can be updated. Ask a deeper question. If I no longer needed to protect myself constantly, how would I move differently? Would you speak more directly? Would you rest without guilt? Would you take calculated risks? Would you soften in relationships? Survival mode convinces you that tension equals control. Regulation reveals that calm equals power. True strength is not constant bracing. It is flexible stability. You do not dismantle survival mode overnight. You replace it with safety experiences. Repeated. Consistent. Embodied. Each time you pause without danger occurring, the nervous system learns. Each time you rest without consequence, the body recalibrates. Each time you speak honestly without collapse, identity expands. Survival mode once kept you safe. It does not need to lead your future. The question is not whether you have been strong. The question is whether you are ready to live beyond protection. That shift changes everything. I share a grounded truth. My name is Nicole Oliveena, designer of emotional architecture, and these are my authentic words. Please like, subscribe, and share. It allows the good to win in the world.